Hello there, and welcome back to Ireland. We are, well, getting close to done with Brittany. We're just missing a couple of counties here. We are 6 counties away, so pretty close. For now, I guess we'll deal with this revolt here, and then we'll start thinking about how we're going to get ourselves to, well, Middle East and the Holy Land. So that'll be interesting in itself. We might have to do something here to deal with the annoyance that they are the Norse raiders. But for now, I guess we'll just leave them be, and then we'll figure out what we'll do, well, further down the line. We'll see how it turns out. So, the revolt is, the Norse revolt that is over. This guy has 30 gold, but we'll stick to the strict line. I do have, as of, while I'm trying to figure out a way to get down south, I do have some claims here on some counties. But as far as I know, I can't actually push them myself, I think. I can claim this county here, and right now, it's actually fairly tempting to do so, for the sole purpose of getting myself a little bit closer. Then we can start using the Holy Warcaster spell even, and get ourselves moving that way. The problem, of course, is transporting our troops over there, which will most likely be done mostly by boat, I'd presume. So, how many ships can we raise? We can raise not too many boats, but once again, we can't just get them over to the mainland. And once we have, we'll just walk over to Hungary. So, I guess right now that is the best choice we have. And once again, I have no idea if my 8,000 guys here will actually be enough to make a difference at all. I do doubt it, of course. So we'll have to see how it goes. But we might actually just have to try it. I have no idea how many men the Hungarians can actually raise here. So let's take a quick look. About 7,000. So I should be able to beat them. Once again, there's a very possible problem here with the Holy Orders. So I'm really tempted to try and kill them. But once again, it's kind of doubtful that I'll be able to pull it off. So I guess I'll just send my troops there, see if we can make something work, and if we can't, then well, that's that. But at the very least, now we can send them at least some way of the distance by boat, and then we'll just well, start marching, I guess. We'll see how it turns out. Back at home, we once again don't really have any problems or anything that is threatening as of now. So it should be fairly safe to simply. I should probably have done that already, but as I was saying, it should be fairly safe to just allow all my troops more or less to be sent to Hungary, and we'll see if we can snatch a county there and just start building power from that. Well, it'll be interesting to see, but for now, I'll aim at getting my troops over there, and then we'll see what we'll do. Hopefully, we'll be able to snatch the county, but. Once again, not really something that I'm confident that I'll be able to promise. But yeah, we'll march over there and see what happens. Of course, once my army actually ended up going, well, far away, there's a peasant revolt. But that shouldn't really be anything that we need to worry about too much. I'm pretty sure that simply raising up this army about here should be enough. And if not, we'll simply have the army to this duke here. Have it to stand up as well. Not really that many troops when I think about it, but yeah, not really much troops anywhere here. But yeah, we'll just join up these armies hopefully, and then we'll smack down this peasant revolt, and then we'll start the war afterwards. There we go. The peasant revolt is over, and as such, we can now more or less start focusing on a war down south in Hungary here. I am moving my troops over to the eastern side more or less, and there's a couple reasons for that. First of all, the county in question that we're actually going after is over here. It's Lower Dnieper, so it's not really that much here to focus on that way. So I guess we'll go for the youngest one just to make sure that it actually survives long enough for the war to actually end. There we go. War has been declared, and we get a, well, kind of an ugly victory here, but we get that first victory, and that's important. I'll try not to sacrifice too many men. Having about 8,000 if a Holy Order is deployed would be of very much important. But yeah, I think we should be able to pull this off by simply doing some very fast sieges in the beginning. And I'll just keep going with this tactic, and if we run into any other armies, I'll get back to you and I'll show you the battle, more or less. We'll see how it turns out. We could potentially be in trouble here. I just beat a army of about 3,000 men, I believe. Yeah, we won a 3,000 man battle here. And as you can see, there's a bigger army here actually approaching, which is kind of a problem. We need to try and get these small armies detached before we actually hit that larger one. So we'll definitely be trying to hunt down armies here. This will definitely be an interesting battle, and it's actually one that we are losing. So I'll just go ahead here and do a, well, to some extent strategic, well, pullback. Hopefully it will reinforce enough morale and as such to actually make anything work here. But as you can see, it's a Condottiere Armara. It's actually a very scary army because of the fact that it's the army of a Condottiere. So it's kind of dangerous to actually continue this war. I think I'll probably end up losing most of my forces. So if I can, I guess I'll just offer a white peace here, and I can actually do that. So as a result, we'll lose 100 prestige, but will not actually lose the claim, so we can push that a little while or further down the line, as it were. So unfortunately, once again, not really too good that we have to abandon, more or less, but no limits to what I can do. And right now, I guess we have met those limits. So, do I have any other claims in the area? I'll see if I can find one, and hopefully we can make something work. We'll see how it goes. Well, as you can see, I'm still having trouble finding a way to hop in here. I do have claims on 3 counties, or weak claims on Sapa, Tana, and Kuban. Once again, it's not really something that I can pull off against the Tengri, I would believe. This guy is also rather old, 81 years, and the air in itself is also rather old. So I'm currently just trying to some extent, make the country break up, and I'm a little bit unsure how I would actually go ahead and do this, but for now, it seems to be a possibility that I might actually be able to pull it off. So what we will be doing here, I think, is just continue to wait. I could, well, I have no idea if I can actually reform the create this one. You must hold the Shackdom of Jerusalem. So, in order to actually get down there, I would have to find a way. And as things are currently standing, I might actually have to go for a holy war or holy warring myself there, which basically means that there would be a snaky island going down south as well. Once again, there is the potential of that I might be able to pull off a claim from somewhere. Once again, not really anything that I really count on, but the possibility, not the opportunity, is there. So I might actually just have to continue waiting a little bit further and see if I can pull something like that off, or I could once again go for a what should we call it, a complete holy war that'll last for more or less the basically, I'll be holy warring for most of Europe. That is the facts. So, basically, give me your input about your thoughts on this. Should I go for a very big holy war and solve the issue that way, or should I basically just wait here and see if I can pull off that claim somehow? Tell me yourselves what you feel like, and we'll see what we come up with here. I may slow to learn to talk, so then we will take the thing that, yeah, trusting, not too bad. As long as it doesn't get stuttered, we can solve that over time, so it's not really that much of a problem. But as I was saying here, we'll be waiting and trying to. I'll probably just stay and wait for a little while, but I'll definitely end up most likely in a situation where I will have to try and sort something out, and once we actually get there, I'll probably have to holy war the entirety of Europe to actually get what I'm after here. So we'll see how that goes. But the Catholic, also the 6th Catholic uprising has been beaten. We'll get some prestige, we'll get some piety, and you will get execution. We're starting to get into a pattern here. But yeah, the only thing that I can currently do here is try another war against the Hungarians on Dnieper. But yeah, I'm a little bit unsure if I actually have the enough manpower to actually do this now. There's just a new king, so I could potentially use that to my advantage. Negative is that he has fairly good stats and a high diplomacy rating. But I guess we'll take a secondary chance here. Just go straight out for another war here. just move our troops out of the area, and we'll give it a go. The second war against Hungary for Lower Dnieper. Hopefully a victory, but we'll see how it goes. I don't really have any high hopes, but we'll make a little push for it and see what happens. So yeah, as you can see, I found myself in a battle here with a rather big Hungarian army, and we are currently crushing it, which is definitely good here. They had about 7,000, we had 9, we lost 1,000, they lost about 4,000, which is pretty damn sweet. If we can now just make sure that we destroy this army once and for all, then I'm pretty confident on how this will actually go here. So apparently he wants the Duchy of Meth. Sorry, you're not getting that one. My apologies, but I'm keeping the Duchy for myself. I don't want you guys to get too much power and thus start causing trouble for me. But yeah, as it's currently going, I dare say that we are definitely going to most likely be able to pull off the war or win the war this time and actually get that one county, especially if we crush this 2,000 man army as well. Then I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we just won this war here by taking out the armies before they actually were able to join up. It's kind of difficult to know where the armies actually are, which is such a huge country as Hungary. But I used the advantage here that I had a spy master in the area, and just moved him to better positions so that I would actually know where to attack, where to place my troops. And the fact that I moved him from, I believe I had him in Esztergom to begin with, but the fact that I moved him was probably for the better, and as such we were able to pull it off. This guy will, I have no idea if I can vote him imps, but I'll give him ambitious just in case. I could potentially have created myself a ton of trouble now, but hopefully I haven't. So I need she had diplomacy stats, and that is basically what you'll have to go for once you actually get a little bit bigger empire. But it seems like, yeah, he actually accept my demands. So Ireland has the first holding down here, and that should give me the opportunity to start fighting some more wars, start getting myself closer, and of course could potentially make things a little bit more difficult in the long run. But at the very least, now I can start holy warring. I can start causing a ton of trouble for everyone, and all in all, it should be beneficial for me, and we should be able to get ourselves closer to Israel and Jerusalem, and as such get things going. I think we'll probably try and holy war ourselves, so we kind of go behind the holy. Wow, that I sacrificed far too many men in that battle or in that siege. What we'll probably do is go behind and not fight the Byzantine Empire too much. The Abbasids we have to fight no matter if we want to or not. So we might actually try and take the Byzantine Empire just to build up our troops a little bit, make sure that we have enough men to actually make this work. We'll have to see how it turns out. We also have another Norse uprising to deal with, and I guess I'll just deal with both this war and the uprising, and then I'll get back to you. We'll see how it turns out. There we go, both wars have been won, and as usual we have a execution when we have a uprising. Fortunately for him. But yeah, Ireland is starting to get kind of a presence down here. The Hungarians are actually at war with, I'm a little bit unsure whom actually. They're actually at war with a host, and as such it's kind of tempting to actually go ahead here and go for the whole war for Crimea and just win that. But as you can see, they have about 11,000 men joined up, and as such they'll most likely destroy my army. But if that host is successful, things could definitely get interesting. This is kind of a even weirder thing. Turkestan. I have no idea. Oh, it's actually all the way over there, and potentially that could actually be inherited by Hungary, which could make things even more scary. So I have no idea if I actually want to try and plot to kill him, or if I want to try and plot. I can't actually plot to kill him. Can't actually not plot to kill anyone in that area, which kind of sucks. But I can holy war the Byzantines should I so desire. But I don't think I really want to. What we'll probably do now is wait for the old man to die, the old man of the Pechenegs, and well, the new old man, as it were. We'll even plot to kill him, because once he dies, we can go for a secondary holy war here. We can actually go for holy war straight away for Cherson. So I guess we'll just continue inward and try and make our way around the Holy wow, why did I call them the Holy Roman Empire? Around the Byzantine Empire, and then make our way down to Jerusalem. It'll be kind of difficult when we come actually close to the Abbasids, so I might actually opt for changing my capital to a province that we have conquered in this area, simply for the potential of hiring more mercenaries. So I'll have to consider that once we get a little bit closer. But unfortunately, this is the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and we'll continue next time. Bye.